everybody! Welcome to the second episode of the Dreamer Files, our Raven Reread book club. My name is Maya and I work in editorial here at Scholastic.
And I'm Shannon and I run I Read YA, and today we're going to be talking about the Dream Thieves.
And just like last time, if you keep watching to the end of the video, we're going to have another really fun behind the scenes message from Maggie.
So Maggie shared this really great quiz that will tell you which character of the Raven cycle you are, and I'm going to make Maya take it right now. I already took it and I got Adam Parrish, so we'll see if you can beat that.
Choose a form of divination. I'm going to pick clairvoyance. I feel good about that one.
I like that.
Okay, 2, choose a raven.
How do you choose? They all look the same.
I mean, they're all like noble and different in their own way, but I want the one that's dive bombing someone, so that's the one I pick. Your friend is in danger.
So I'm in danger. What would you do?
I'm going to pick act on instinct because obviously I would want to like rush in and save you.
I hope that is your instinct.
Yeah, I think that would be my instinct, but I'm like not here to lie and like, oh, who's to say?
That's good.
Who's to say? Choose a work by Edgar Allan Poe. He's got his own raven back there,
yes.
Looking good. Okay, I'm going to pick the black cat because I like cats. On a Saturday night, you are, okay, again, not here to lie to the fans, so I'm going to pick watching Netflix.
Correct.
I have nothing to
prove. It's the only true choice.
Yeah. Pick a painting. Okay, lots of different paintings here. They are all painted. I'm going to pick the one with a pretty sunset.
I like that.
Barrington Welk.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
This is meant to say you got Blue Sergeant. So the quiz is incorrect, but I will read it to you.
It's so bad. I got
Absolutely.
Adam and you got Welk.
I'm pretty sure the quiz was wrong for both of us, so. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, no.
You are fixated on an image or a goal, perhaps a career path, or to recreate something from the past.
Like a murder.
Like a murder. Either way, it is this ambition that propels you forward throughout life. You have trouble making friends, extremely rude. Extremely rude and inaccurate. But when you do build those relationships, they mean quite a lot to you.
Oh, see? It's nice in the end.
It's not very nice. He's still a murderer who killed his one friend.
Silver linings. So we asked you all to send in questions over Instagram stories, and we got a lot of great responses that we're really excited to talk about. What do you think of Kavinsky?
Okay, I have so many thoughts about Kavinsky. Number 1, how dare he? Number 2, what is his thought process? He's literally like, oh, Ronan rejected me. How do I get him back on my side? I'm gonna steal his little brother. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, but he just full on goes that direction.
It's like, you know what? Kidnapping, attempted murder, it's fine.
It's like, it's fine. It's romantic.
I mean, to be fair, looking at Ronan and seeing Ronan, I feel like you would think that would be the thing that would get to him. Ronan's relationship with Kavinsky was fascinating because he clearly was like loving the danger of it, but also once he figures out that Kavinsky is a dreamer too, is really, I think, threatened by it.
Oh, for sure. I feel like Ronan is like, I'm special.
Yes.
My dad told me so. And it's like, you are special, but when he finds out that he's not the only dreamer, he's like intrigued. But you're right, at the same time, he's like, okay, but how can this benefit me? Mm-hmm. And then how can I get you out of my life ASAP?
Yes. I will say that I really enjoyed all of the drag racing scenes.
Oh, super fun.
Yeah.
I would never participate.
No, definitely not.
I'd be on the sidelines like, good work. You're doing great.
I think that the best part was when Noah was with Ronan while he was drag racing and just kept saying, can we not?
Noah is all of us while Ronan is drag racing. Just like, please stop.
Yeah, maybe not. That was when he was racing in the Camaro, when he stole Gansey's car.
Gansey, I truly believe that if you were like, okay, Gansey, you can have Glendower or the Camaro forever, he'd be like, ooh.
Tough choice.
And he would think about it.
Yeah.
He would pick Glendower and then use Glendower to get the Camaro back, but like he would think about it. Mm-hmm. That's how much he loves that car. Shannon.
Yes.
If you could choose one character from the Raven cycle to replace me with and have them do this show with you, who would you pick?
I think that I'm gonna choose Gansey because I feel like he will bring a specific knowledge set that will be very interesting, and because I do really want to learn about Welsh kings.
That's true, and he's got a very magnetic personality, so you would
I think
get a lot of
play
views.
well on camera. He's got
Yeah.
that like future president look
Yeah.
that I think would be nice.
Sperry's
Yeah, exactly.
and
Who-
polos.
Yes. Who would you replace me with?
Okay, I would definitely replace you with Noah in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Okay, but 2 reasons. 1, if Noah disappeared, show's all me.
The Maya show.
2, okay, and this is the real reason, is that, like, does Noah show up on camera? Does he, like, mess with our lighting situation? Does he mess with
Okay.
the microphone?
So it's
I
scientific.
don't know. Yeah, I just want to find out. I think it'd be interesting.
Okay, all right. I
I'd
can live
replace
with
you
that.
with a ghost.
But, you know, I
Yeah.
can live with that.
Do you like Ronan more in the Dream Thieves than in the Raven Boys? What about Adam? I know this is a really good one for you because you love Adam.
I do love Adam.
And this was not his best showing.
It was not. Adam was going through a lot of struggles.
It's true.
Yes, I went into book 1 remembering Adam over all 4 of the books and how much I love him and his journey. But if you had just read this book, I think that Adam does not come off in the best light.
I'd say he's the worst in this book.
He's just figuring out how Cabeswater is working with himself and not knowing how to handle his anger, not knowing how to handle kind of living on his own and struggling with that, not knowing how to handle his relationship with Blue, which was really upsetting.
Yeah.
And
just taking it out on everybody, which
Yes.
is the part where it's like, oh, Adam, this isn't who you are, and we know that about
Mm-hmm.
you. But to bring it back to the question, do you like Ronan more in this book or the first one?
I think that it's great that we finally get Ronan's perspective in this book. Because in book 1, we're only getting what other people think of him, and obviously Gansey feels so much affection for him, but we're also getting Blue's perspective where she, you know, is seeing Ronan for how the outside world sees Ronan, which is terrifying and will kick a baby kind of vibes.
But in book 1, it's like, look, we know Ronan has like gone through some hard things, but it just seems like he's acting so inappropriately that it's just not okay. But in this one, when you like really like sit in like his pain and his struggle,
Yes.
you also see his like softer side more, and it's like easier to feel for him.
Who's your favorite character? And this is not my favorite character for the overall series, but it is my favorite new character in this book, and it is the Gray Man.
Okay, I see it. You tell me your reasons first.
Okay, so I love that Maggie always has point of views from the villains, and I feel like when we saw it with Welk, it was so interesting to see his reasoning and everything, and with the Gray Man, he is also a villain. He's a literal hitman, but I feel so strongly
Full-on
for
murderer.
him. Full-on murderer, no remorse, murders multiple people over the course
Yeah.
of this book, and I love him.
The way I felt about it is like, okay, so we're with this villain. He's terrible. We hate him. And then I loved that, like, over the course of it, the true villain was Kavinsky.
Yes.
And, like, being misled like that, and how at the end I was like, look, the Gray Man just wants to settle down,
He just wants to hang out with Mara,
live a life, you
go
know?
on dates.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's really turning it around. He's like redeeming himself right now, and I didn't even think that that was possible. So you guys can look forward to August 30th. That's when we're going to be posting our discussion of Blue Lily, Lily Blue.
And we've loved talking about the Dream Thieves.
It's true.
But you know what I also love?
What?
Messages from Maggie.
Oh,
And we have one coming up next.
bye.
Stay ravenous.
If I told you that I wrote 2-page outlines for each of the books in the Raven cycle before I sold them, I think you would probably have a very different idea of what those outlines looked like than what they really did. Nonetheless, I was looking at them the other day, curious to see what had changed from the final books, from that early conception of them, and I was struck by 3 things in the Dream Thieves outline. For starters, it was not called the Dream Thieves, it was called White Lily, Blue Lily. I didn't know a whole lot about the series, but I knew that one of the titles was going to involve the word lily and was going to be very difficult to say fast, apparently. Secondly, Ronan's father was named Declan. Ronan's older brother did not have a name. This is deeply metaphorical. And third, and most strangely, one of the major plot lines of the Dream Thieves was supposed to be that Chainsaw learned to speak. Imagine what a book that would have been.